Okay, so now Marcellus asked Horatio to sit down again, and they're gonna. He asked Horatio to talk, right?
Yes.
What next?
Why the same strict and most observant watch so nightly toils the subject of the land, and why?
Okay. Toil means what?
I don't know.
Make it work. In other words, let's look at this sentence. Why this same strict and most observant watch? This is just basically this watch, right?
Yeah.
So nightly toil the subject of the land. Okay, they're saying that this watch toils the land. Make the
land work more.
Right. They're talking about the subject of land is a sort of abstract concept of the land, right? In other words, we're talking about this piece of land that doesn't belong to old Hamlet before, right?
Yeah.
And now there is a dispute over it. The Fortinbras, young Fortinbras, want to get it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now this watch and whatever, all of these going ons, right? It toils the subject of the land. You see the drift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's going to own this land or whatever it is? This is the subject of the land, right? Mm-hmm. And this is just which causes all mess. A lot of wars are kind of stupid. Basically, today, who cares, right? Which country it belongs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now next.
And why such daily cast of brazen cannon and foreign mart for implements of war?
Okay, this is just going further with this, right?
Yeah.
Brazen cannon, you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a cannon that's showed in the
Made of bronze,
picture.
right? Yeah. And the foreign mart, you know what that is?
No.
They're buying weapon from other countries. Mart is market.
Oh.
Like supermarket, yeah, like a market,
country.
yeah. Foreign mart is all of the foreign market basically. But what he meant here is to buy a weapon, right? For implements of war. You know what implementation is?
Tools.
Yeah, right. To make it happen,
So just
right?
tools of war, basically.
To make it happen. You know, implement means you have a plan, right? You put it into action. You call it implement a plan. You actually make it happen.
Oh.
Okay.
Abby, you need to be louder, okay?
Oh.
Okay. No,
Whatever.
Okay, next.
Why such impress and shipwrights whose sore task does not divide the Sunday from the week?
Okay, shipwright. You understand playwright, right?
Yeah.
What does the right mean?
Like you have rights to do this and this and that.
No.
Copyright.
No, copyright's R-I-G-H-T, right? This right we're talking about shipwright.
W-R-I-T-E.
Right.
Like,
so what does this right mean?
like use a pencil and write stuff on a sheet of paper.
No, that's W-R-I-T-E.
But which right is this?
W-R-I-G-H-T. What does this right mean?
Like the Wright brothers?
Makers.
Yeah.
Shipwrights are makers of ship. Playwrights are the makers of plays,
Like William Shakespeare.
which is essentially writers, right?
Yeah, like William Shakespeare, like I said.
Why such impress of shipwrights? Impress means recruiting. You tell them to come here and work for you. Okay, that's impress. You force them. You make them. Okay, whose sore task does not divide the Sunday from the week. Sore task means are they working hard or not? They're not working hard.
As hard as possible.
Yeah, and do they rest on Sunday or not?
No.
No. So 24/7, exactly.
Okay, what next?
What might be towards that the sweaty haste
Okay, what does haste mean?
Like go fast,
Okay,
rush.
okay. Go.
doth make the night joint labor with the day?
Okay, are they resting at night?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Who is it that can inform me?
That is easy enough, right?
Yeah, who is
Who
it
is
that
it
can
that
tell
can tell
me,
me?
like,
Okay.
about it?
Okay, go.
Horatio, That can I.
Okay.
At least the whisper goes so.
Okay, what is whisper?
Like
Like-
rumors.
Yeah, good, exactly, go.
Our last king, whose image even but now appeared to us, was, as you know, by Fortinbras of Norway.
Okay, now, okay, is this the first time the Fortinbras come up?
Yeah, I think.
It is, right? Okay. So we know that, let's read on a little more.
Thereto pricked on by a most emulate pride.
Okay, so we know that this Fortinbras of Norway pricked our last king, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
What is pricked?
Like,
Killed?
I don't know.
Pricked is like excited, offended. What is emulate?
To look up to.
Emulate. If you emulate me, does that mean you look up to me?
Mock.
Copy. Try to do the same thing.
That's a mock.
Emulate.
As I said.
Yeah. Emulate what?
The
Pride. Right?
No.
Fortinbras.
Okay. Emulate. Let me just. Yeah. Fortinbras of Norway, is he the Norway?
No.
The king? No, he's not, right? And he's emulating Norway.
He's emulating
The
his
king.
father.
No. That's not his father.
Oh, okay, the king.
It's another one. Yeah, you're right. The young Fortinbras we're talking about, this is his father, okay? And the old Norway is just the king, okay? I think it was his uncle or something. He's his brother or something, okay? But anyway, Fortinbras of Norway, he thinks he's a king, okay? This emulate pride, he's emulating the king. And now he's showing this emulate pride. Is this real?
No.
He's not a king,
no.
but he act like a king. So that pricked our last king, which is old Hamlet, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and dared to come back, right? So Fortinbras,
Basically dared to fight to death.
yeah, he dared our last king to come back, right? To fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in which are how you guys read it?
In which our valiant Hamlet, for so the side of our known world esteemed him.
Okay, okay, now the audience probably start to settle down at this moment, okay, because the show been running for a while and the sentence is getting longer, okay, because everybody is actually listening, okay. Now this sentence basically so our last king was dared to combat, right? This
Yeah.
whole sentence structure, then all the attachments onto it, right? He's pricked and whatever, emulate pride and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
In other words, now the old Hamlet got into a fight with Fortinbras of Norway, right? He acted like a king, like
Yeah.
Okay, now next. Oh yeah, no, wait. And what does valiant mean?
Very proud.
Very
Very-
strong.
Yeah, and this is, and then immediately Horatio said, "For so this side of our known world esteemed him." He said, at least this part, this side of the world, esteem him, look up to him, respect him. In other words, he's making his statement very precise because valiant is an adjective, right?
Yeah.
And the other side may not use that adjective, maybe use some other ones, right? Saying he's a coward, he's whatever, okay? He's qualifying it, right? He's making the statement very precise.
Yeah.
What kind of people do that?
Nice people.
Scholars.
Scholars, yeah, exactly. Scholars, lawyers, whatever, okay? The precise people, they do that. Okay, let's do more.
Did slay these Fortinbras.
Okay, what does slay mean?
Like defeat, kill.
Yeah, kill him. Go.
Who by a sealed compact.
Okay, what's sealed?
Like a fair trade or fair deal.
You're getting ahead. Seal is a stamp. Is a compact. What is a compact?
A deal?
Yeah, right. It's a deal written on a paper, right? Which is called a compact or a contract or whatever. Seal is a stamp.
Like it's confirmed by the other person we should do this deal.
Yeah, everybody got a stamp, and they and the Fortinbras stamped it. Now
Okay.
next.
Well ratified by law and heraldry.
Okay, now ratified by law. Okay, so by law this is okay, right? Okay, law heraldry. What's that?
I don't know.
Heraldry is you know the coat of arms.
No.
It in the old days, if you're royal, if you're brothers and whatever, if you're duke, you guys probably don't know anything about this, but if you're king, you have brothers and sisters and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
Who are not going to be the king, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the king gives them land and this and that, and then they give them coat of arms, this and that. There's a complex rule that we don't have it anymore, okay? Which is called heraldry. That's whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
We can say that's another kind of rule, because now we don't have royals anymore, and all of that has gone away. Okay, let's go.
Did forfeit with his life all those his lands, which he stood seized of to the conqueror.
Okay, so this is by that compact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is well ratified, right?
Yeah.
That by that compact he did forfeit. What does forfeit mean?
Like gave up.
Exactly. Forfeit his land, right?
Yeah.
Which he stood seized of, right? Which means everything he has, he seized. Everything is his, he gave it up, right?
Yeah.
To the conqueror, who was what?
Hamlet.
Yeah. Let's go.
Against the which a moiety competent.
Okay, what is okay, first of all, what is which? Against the which? What is which?
I don't know.
The battle?
Actually, well, no. Against you can say against the deal or against the land, really. What I'm saying is not against the conqueror. It's a yeah. Anyway, when you write these things, which should refer to the noun right before it, right? Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Against the land, right? Okay. Let's go.
Was gagged by our king, which had returned.
Okay. A moiety competent. What is a moiety? What?
Like a fair,
Right.
like good.
Fair part, right?
Yeah.
Competent means what?
Deal.
No, competent means solid things, like a land, not by some, whatever is not real. Like
Yeah, it's a
I
deal.
have-
Like I give you land if you beat me and all that.
Yeah, not like
stuff.
later on I'm gonna do something to you, right?
Bribe.
Bribe is actually real. It's competent. The not competent, I think, like, hey, if you do this for me today, then maybe next month I'll do something good to you, and that's not competent, right? That's a promise, right? Which may come true or may not.
Most likely not.
Right. The moiety competent was gauged by our king, okay, which had where did we read? Just read the whole thing.
Which had returned to the inheritance of Fortinbras. Had he been vanquisher
Okay.
as
Okay. Had Fortinbras been the vanquisher, had Fortinbras won, right?
No.
No. Had he won? Okay. If he had won, right? Then by this compact, right? A moiety competent. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, same solid things. Okay,
Yeah.
which had returned to the inheritance of Fortinbras. Okay, a same kind of thing was gauged by our king. Our king put up the moiety competent, same amount of thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so if Fortinbras is the vanquisher, the king will put this into the inheritance of Fortinbras.
Yeah.
Why does just say I'm gonna give it to Fortinbras instead, but saying like inheritance of Fortinbras?
Why?
Because Fortinbras died, right? Dead people can't own anything, right?
Yeah.
So you can give something to a dead person's inheritance. Means whoever if the son gets all of it, then you give it to the son, right? Whoever inherit his property, right? So what is Horatio saying here? It's a fair deal, right?
Yeah.
It's the same deal. I beat you, you give me your land, all that you seized on, and if I lose, I give you the same kind of land, same piece of land, right? Or whatever it is that they agreed on. Moiety competent. Okay. Let's go. As by the same covenant and carriages of the article design.
Oh, and carriage of the article designed. His fell to Hamlet.
Okay, no. Okay. And by the same covenant, it's the same. When you have a contract, right? You have many terms in there, right? A covenant is one term. Okay, even it's written in the same term. Okay.
Okay.
And which is exactly the same design, right?
Yeah.
If I lose, you give me yours. If I lose, I give you mine, and if you lose, you give me yours, right? Something very same design, right?
Yeah.
Then his what?
His fell to Hamlet.
Yeah, his what fell to Hamlet?
His
Land, like
Yeah,
his competence.
Elsinore, right?
Yeah.
The fell to Hamlet, right? Okay. I want to say something here. That this is very, very legal, right? Covenant or whatever, right? Why does Horatio know all this?
Because he's a scholar.
Uh,
And because he was in war.
War means, well, war just battling it out. Well, it may be because he's in war, but are we fair to say that he's probably in the negotiations of these contracts, these compacts?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, it matters because we don't really know if he is now.
Well, no, yeah, we just want to find out what kind of a person that Horatio is, right?
Yeah, he's a scholar.
In other words, well, in those days, scholars, they don't publish these things, right? This is probably somewhat of a state secret, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, these soldiers don't know, right?
Yeah.
And Horatio is telling these soldiers, right, about the details of the deals of the war, right, before and after the war, right?
Yeah.
And how did he know? Well, let's say one possibility is that he's actually part of this negotiation, right, to have this thing put on the paper and put seals on it, right?
Yeah.
That somebody's doing it, not the king, probably, right? The king is a warrior anyway. He just fight battles, right? There's some kind of intellectuals, some kind of thinking people, right? Like Horatio do that. Of course, we don't know who did it. But this is a very strong evidence that he did it, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, that may be also possible that Horatio can read all the state papers, the Denmark's secret papers, right?
Yeah.
If he can read all the secret papers, then of course he can read this compact. Oh yeah, here's the compact, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Which way is more possible?
He can read the stuff.
Is he part of this deal? He's not even in the court. Anyway, later on you'll find out that he just came back from somewhere. He just came to Denmark from somewhere. He doesn't even live in Denmark. It's because of the death of the old king and the coronation of the new king that he came here. So most likely, I think, I know this discussion is probably a little bit early, but since we're here, most likely he is part of the negotiation, right?
Yeah.
Which supports your saying that Horatio is in the war. So his involvement with the high level things of Denmark is very deep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go.
Now, sir, young Fortinbras of unimproved metal hot and full, hath in the skirts of Norway here and there, sharked up.
Okay. Now, they're talking about the Fortinbras, right?
Yeah.
Unimproved metal. What does metal mean? Character.
Like character.
Right, exactly.
Behavior.
Unimproved metal.
Not
Unimproved.
very good.
Unimproved from what? is not
From his
improved.
father.
Exactly, right? which is statement. This is a statement on two people, right?
Yeah.
So far, we kind of assume we're going to trust Horatio, right? So Horatio basically said the old Fortinbras who's killed, who's slain, is hot and full, and the young Fortinbras same way, right? Are we? Wait. Can we really believe him on this one?
Yes.
Okay, now he's talking about enemies of Denmark, right?
Yeah.
When you're okay, let's say if Horatio says something good about the enemy, is that very, very trustworthy?
No.
You're saying good things about your enemy. That's probably true, right?
Yeah.
But if Horatio say bad things about the enemy, is it most likely it's true or not?
No.
So you don't know, right?
Yeah.
When you say bad things about your enemy, you're not so sure, right? If somebody's saying good things about their enemy, that statement most likely will be true. So we give this a little bit of grain of thought, right? We just we'll just we heard this, okay? Okay, let's go.
Sharked up a list of lawless resolutes, for food and diet to some enterprise. What has a stomach in it?
Okay, has in the skirt of Norway. Okay, which means what?
Borders.
Yeah, around Norway. Okay. He didn't do this in Norway. He did it in the skirt of Norway, right?
Yeah.
Sharked up a list of lawless resolutes.
What's lawless resolutes?
Lawless, you know what the lawless means?
Yeah, it has no law.
Yeah, well, more like it's missionaries. You know what missionaries is?
No.
The people they will, you give them money, they will do anything for you. They will do battles for you. They'll fight for you. Let's say the United States, we have military, right? We have armies and whatever.
Yeah.
Are they resolute? Are they? Do they have to go?
No.
Yeah, it's voluntary, right?
Yeah.
You want to join, then you join. You don't want to join, nobody's forcing you. At least it's been like this for a long time, right? So now you're talking about, obviously here we mean mercenaries, which are soldiers hired to serve in a foreign country, not missionaries, which are someone from a religious group sent somewhere. Fortinbras being around Norway, right? He came up with some missionaries, right? Sharked up some missionaries, right?
Yeah.
Why do these people, these lawless resolutes, why do these people join him?
For food and diet.
Right. Die to some enterprise that has a stomach in it.
What's enterprise?
Enterprise is like a business, let's say you form a company. You form a sort of an art company with some of your friends, right? Yeah, that's, you're doing something, right? You feel you get to do art, right? Yeah, that's that. And now you say you don't do that anymore. That company doesn't exist anymore. So you're done, right? You're done, and that's over. And that thing is called an enterprise. You get some people together, you want to do something, and that thing's done, and you don't do it anymore. Okay.
So wait, the part you don't do it anymore is enterprise.
No. Enterprise is essentially this is what they're saying is they're having an enterprise that they have stomach in it, and this enterprise is what?
I don't know.
What are they to take back this land? Why did Fortinbras get all these
Missionaries.
Yeah, mercenary. Yeah. Why did they do that?
Like to destroy Denmark.
Not necessarily. He just want to.
He just want to avenge his.
He just want to get the land back. His father's land back. He got these missionaries. He paid money and actually here it says just gave them food to eat, and all of these lawless resolutes and got together and they have stomach, which is stomach works with food, right? It's kind of a like a pun for this word, right? They have the stomach for the food and stomach for this enterprise. One word work on both ways, right? And this enterprise is to get the land back.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go.
Which is no other, as it doth well appear unto our state, but to recover us by strong hand.
Okay. As it does well appear unto our state means from our standpoint it looks like it, right? To recover of us by strong hand, and term compulsory. That is this is a fair deal. Is this by moiety competent?
No.
Not anymore, right? This is just strong hand. You give it to me, whatever, okay? Those foresaid land. We're talking about this enterprise, right? This is these land, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to get it back by strong hand. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
So by his father lost, and this, I take it, is the main motive of our preparations.
Okay. The land, now, he made very, very clear, right? The Fortinbras' goal is the land that his father lost. Right? The whole
and they
enterprise.
need to, make preparations if they attack.
Yeah. Okay, next.
The source of this our watch, and the chief head of this post haste and rummage in the land.
Okay, now, you know what this is for, right? This is basically saying the same thing. Our watch and this post haste and rummage in the land, it's all for that. Right? Okay, now we stop here.